What does perfect timing look like? Is this even possible? What about this? Sometimes a single moment can be the best thing that saves your life. Is this some sort of new flip challenge? This guy was lucky that the skateboard was in the right place at the right time. With perfect timing, an ape can turn into a human much faster than you think. Even Neo would envy this guy.
What the hell?
This is how these situations usually play out. Unless this guy happens to be nearby. Just look at the nonchalance of this guy. How cool is he? Which one of them got lucky? The owner of the phone or the random guy whose backpack the phone fell into? This guy was watching a high-speed chase on the news when suddenly...
You got this!
Smash!
I suspect that even if he tried to repeat this, he couldn't. This is what a 100% synchronization looks like. And this almost looks like footage from the new John Wick movie. Fishermen decided to give a fish to an eagle as a treat, and look at the way the bird deftly caught it. This should count as a double somersault. How is this even possible? This guy seems to have accidentally discovered a new level of tubing. This is what capturing the perfect moment looks like. I wonder how many tries it took for them to master this and how they managed to maintain such unflappable facial expressions, as if this was easy. When you accidentally turn into a poor man's Harry Potter. I can't tell if the ball returning to where it came from means that this kid is incredibly skilled or very bad at this. And this girl knows how to show the audience a good time. This group welcomes the new year as Iron Man clicked his fingers. I wonder how many years it took them to perfect this timing. This delivery driver should start celebrating anniversaries of this event as a second birthday. This fish voluntarily jumped into the fishing boat. This is my kind of fishing level I wish I was at. The passenger on this bike forgot that gravity existed for a moment. And here you can see two perfect scores. When you're just minding your own business, driving along, and then... It's a good thing that this moose had pretty good reflexes. And here is a real-life Spider-Man working as a pizza delivery guy. Someone remind him about the web shooters. Take a look at what perfect timing looks like in motorsport. And here is the kindest pull-up bar in the world. It must have been waiting for the ideal moment to break. when you clap your hands together at the right moment. The car driver was just moving past an accident when suddenly,
Filha da puta! Caralho, filha da puta!
thankfully he was able to swerve away at the very last moment. Have you ever seen a skateboarding car? This guy is like a real-life Hawkeye, except with a slingshot. These guys wanted to perform a cool trick, but this would have been funnier, but they pulled it off without a hitch. This was a very lucky moment for the fisherman, not so much for the fish. This plane had just enough time to take off and free the runway for the next plane at the very last second. When the barrier decides that she'll be too warm in this jacket.
Wait a minute!
10 out of 10. And this trailer wanted to get a taste of freedom, and by some miracle managed to avoid other cars.
So, what do you think?
Here's an example of incredible luck, but at what cost? There are probably more gray hairs on this guy's head than before. And here the lightning just missed the car. When you don't want to be covered in cake on your birthday. And this guy miraculously avoided being struck by lightning. And what have you got to say about this kind of luck? It's definitely like success times 4, or maybe even magic.
Magic.
This guy just saved the party.
Michi! Es ist nicht kaputt. Ich hab's auf Video.
Dangerous but spectacular moment, wouldn't you agree? How is this even possible? Do you know what's considered a lucky shot at billiard? How about a ball going into 2 pockets? It's a good job the skier decided to check whether he can safely go that way. Otherwise, that descent would not have gone as planned. Either this was premeditated or he's very lucky. Have you ever seen a drifting sailing yacht? I think the girls it was heading for were very impressed by that maneuver. Instead of simply falling, he went all the way back. And this incredible throw at the last second of the game brought victory to the school team.
Take it away, that's for the win! It's online, it's good!
If you had awards for beer pong, this guy would be crowned a champion. This driver got lucky twice. Not only did he survive, he managed to capture this footage. This guy failed his trick, but who cares when the landing is this spectacular? This guy is so lucky he only needs half a bowling ball to get a strike. Two planes landed simultaneously at San Francisco's airport. What a spectacular sight! Could this girl be an actual witch? If the hog ran out just a second later, we would have witnessed a very strange collision. The truck driver wanted to get over the railway at the very last second. I think he must have used his entire quota of luck. Let's hope that next time this guy picks a more appropriate place for tricks. The driver of this Volkswagen fell asleep at the wheel and sped past the taxi at full speed. The train cars aligned so perfectly that you could see the operator's cabin from the very last car. The store worker locked the door remotely at the perfect moment. Isn't it hilarious to see an embarrassed would-be thief? This is why you shouldn't make sudden turns in a semi. That driver must have felt like Vin Diesel.